guys, Dunne here. I got asked a question about how to modify certain exercises based on certain issues that people may have with mobility. For example, bad knees, issues with your shoulder, plantar fasciitis, things like that. In this video, I'm going to go ahead and go through some of the exercises that you can use with knee pain. Knee pain is very common, everybody has it. If you do exercise incorrectly, you can develop knee pain. As we age, unfortunately, people get osteoarthritis, and that's degeneration and wearing of the knee. So we want to do everything that we can to prevent the pain if we don't already have had some type of issue with our knees. Knee pain while exercising is very tricky because there are a lot of things that can contribute to knee pain. I am going to cover just some of the basic things that tend to happen to most people. If this is not something that happens with you, feel free to leave a comment below and then we can talk about your specific issue. If somebody has had a knee replacement, most likely there's some degenerative issues there, probably some arthritis. For osteoarthritis or any type of degenerative pain that you have, the best way to control that pain is through depth, okay? So you want to make sure that when you do exercises, you do the exercises so that you are not going past where the quads are in parallel to the floor. So if I'm going to do a squat, I'm going to go all the way down until my thighs are parallel to the ground. One of the exercises that I recommend the most if you want to do something with the squat and you want to prevent any excessive depth in your squat is a box squat. So what you do for that is you have a box or a plyo box, like a box jump type thing, or a bench, and you can just put your arms in front of you and sit back, and the bench controls the depth of how far you're going to go. What's great about this is that you can continue to get a great workout if you increase the intensity and keep a good rhythm throughout the movement. So a back lunge also prevents your depth because when you put one leg back, and you drop the back leg, that back leg doesn't allow the front thigh to go past parallel. Also, you can use a balance ball, like this one here, and you can do squats against the wall. I don't have much of a wall right here, but you put the ball behind you, and you bring your feet forward, and you go down until you're about parallel again to the ground. With the right intensity and maybe adding an upper body movement to them, you can make them very effective. If you have pain on the top of your knee versus the bottom of the knee, there are some issues very common. It's called patella tendinitis, and pretty much what's happening is that the shin is being displaced because your knee is going too far forward on whatever exercise that you're doing during the flexion of the knee, okay? And I'm going to show you what that looks like in just a second. So when that happens, your tendon is being stretched to its maximum, and if that happens, then there's some micro tears that happen, and then inflammation sets in, and that's what causes the knee pain. So to avoid that, you really want to worry about shin displacement. If I'm going to do a back lunge, which is one of the best exercises I feel for most knee issues, if I'm going to do a back lunge here, I want to make sure that my shin doesn't displace forward. When it goes forward, I'm pulling harder on this tendon than I have to. So when you have the issues where you have the pain on the top of your knee, most important is to make sure that you always have a 90-degree angle. This is why, a lot of trainers, including myself, I always say, make sure that you have a 90-degree angle here, make sure that the knee is treading correctly and it's not going over the toe. Another exercise is the deadlift. The reason the deadlift is good is because you put the bar in front of your shins here, and as you lift the bar, you have it here, you lift it up, it forces you to keep your shins up. I wanted to do something like this instead of giving you a series of exercises and having you do them and then possibly having the shin displacement or having too much depth and and actually not feeling the difference in your knees. I'm working on getting better on talking to a camera. It's not the easiest thing to do. It's kind of strange because I have no feedback. But I really enjoy explaining these type of things, and I feel that with the knowledge of what you need to do and what you need to watch out for, you can create your own routines and actually feel a sense of satisfaction in knowing that you're doing an exercise correctly and that you're not limiting yourself because of your knee pain. So that is it, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Don't forget to subscribe. Please like my video, and I will see you next time.